Welcome to this very quick introduction to the Haven's communication model. To start with, it's important to know that to use this model the way it's intended, you need to let go of some of your attachment to being right. The idea of this model is to speak clearly about your own experience and then be open to hearing another person's. Your realities may agree or not, but the intention of the model isn't to sort out who's right and who's wrong. Instead, you can practice being curious about yourself and about the other person and choose what to do based on more than just your own story. So, the first thing is context. We all come into conversations and relationships with different contexts. This can be an historical context, maybe experiences you had when you were a child, or an immediate context, something that happened much more recently. In this case, imagine that last night you and your partner had a fight. So, you come home from work, and the first thing you notice are tears in your partner's eyes. That's a perception. In this case, something you see, but you could also have taken in information through your other senses. You might have heard your partner say something, or you might have smelled something, or got information through touch, or even taste. Whatever it is, it's really just data. In this case, water in eyes. It doesn't mean anything in itself, but we humans are really quick to make meaning. So perhaps you interpret the water in your partner's eyes as meaning that they're still upset with you after last night. Now, there's probably some sort of feeling that goes along with your interpretation. You might feel close and warm and want to move towards your partner, or you might feel cold and distant because you think it was all their fault, and anyway, they should have got over it by now. The point is, all of this has gone on in your own head. It's a kind of internal monologue, and whatever you do next is going to be based on the story you came up with. But what would happen at this point if you noticed the steps you'd just been through, took a breath, and connected with your partner? It's like building a bridge. You could tell them what you saw and what you thought was going on, and you could tell them your feeling, then ask them what was going on for them, and listen to what they say. Perhaps their reality was quite different. Maybe they were crying about something completely different, and they'll tell you about that. Maybe they were just having problems with their contact lenses. However it turns out, this is your chance to get into dialogue, and as you do so, you may find that your thoughts and feelings change. As you share this new information, you and your partner can decide how you want the rest of your evening to go. In the model, that's your intentions and actions. This time based not just on your internal monologue, but on real dialogue, because you've opened up your reality to include someone else's. Your evening may turn out quite differently. Now, that's just one small example, but perhaps you can imagine how different your life could be if you paused more often to notice your perceptions, interpretations and feelings and took the risk of sharing them with another person, and then got interested in what was going on for them. For many people, practicing these simple steps has been a way through difficult times and into exciting and fulfilling experiences of clarity, closeness and purpose. You can learn more about communication and self-responsible relational living in Haven programs like Come Alive and the Living Alive Phase programs. Check us out at haven.ca.